Oh yeah, you're in the studio with the live local artist today at the Marine Creek Lake in Fort Worth. The sun's about to go down and I'm going to capture that here on this canvas that's not really a canvas. I'll show you what it is. Actually, it's a piece of, it's like a Gator Board foam core, but it's the right dimension. I needed something for this. If you remember the last time I painted this, I felt like I needed a longer canvas, and here it is. This is what I've got. I'm excited to work with it. What can I say? It's being a found material. I really don't have to invest any emotional attachment to it, so I'm free to experiment. Makes it easier. I'm going to squeeze out a little phthalo blue. Uh-oh. I haven't used phthalo blue in a while. I'm going to squeeze out a little alizarin crimson. And I'm going to squeeze out some burnt sienna. So if you see, I've got phthalo blue, alizarin crimson, burnt sienna. Over here I'm putting some orange. And then this is cadmium medium hue. I need some yellow. This is a pre-tested professional Hansa yellow. Oh, such Hansa. Hansa is a really weak pigment. Whatever. I got it. It's what I got. Backing that up with some of this yellow hue. Look at all my yellows there. There's some white over here. And then some cerulean blue. It's all clogged up. I should really use oh, what's this? French ultramarine. Right there. Ooh, awfully close. Awfully close to my orange. Ooh, no bueno. Here we go. Let's draw this. Let's draw this right now. You and me. I'm drawing this right now. Let's do this. I gotta step back and look at that from over here. That was quite an indulgence right there, jumping in and starting that drawing, going all the way, just following the contours of the building and getting that first stroke down. First stroke. That's what I call my first stroke. What can I say? What can I say? I call it consider it all the stroke. You can stop and look at it, make sure that you're and get back in the stroke. But all that was like the first dive into it. Now I'll probably just kick the tripod. I'll probably just kick the tripod like that, and then I'm going to now paint. Establish a little bit more the building. I'll do that with some yellow and some orange here. So that fancy yellow pigment in my this doesn't have a lot of coverage. You know, it's very transparent. Some white. Yeah, getting some yellow. Alright, so I just went after it with a little color, and not really restricting myself too much to the architectural details. I didn't get here early enough to really worry about that. It's a real fight though, because I want to, but I really want to get to a point where I'm focusing on light when the transition occurs, when the sun hits that sweet spot on the horizon. Now that I've got this much of it down, I can go back and focus a little bit more on some of the architectural elements of the buildings and the landscape, the way that it kind of slopes down to the water. Still have a little bit of work to do on all of that, but and I have a little bit of time before the sun actually starts screaming at me. I'm going to squeeze out a little cadmium red hue. I'm going to clean my brush a little. I see a lot of red in the winter landscape, but it's not nearly this much red. I always squeeze out too much. Yeah, I can save it, sure. I try. Phthalo blue's a tricky color to work with. You gotta be careful. It can get the best of you. I accidentally grabbed some orange there. I'm gonna work with it. Mix that in. Let's change the tint here. Landscape goes way far out there. That's a beautiful gray color right there. I don't know how well you can hear me, but maybe you can see it. Would you like a better look? How about a little handheld? I'll hold you. Let's see. I'm bringing you in for a brush view. The brush cam view. Come on. You're gonna go paint with me. La, 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 la. Here we are. Alright, so this is what I've been working on. For those of you at home watching. There's the campus across the water there. Sun's getting to that level in the sky where it bleaches things out. And that color across the way, it's gonna all like light up. I know I said that last time. It did. It was nice. I'm just gonna add some white, titanium white in there. It's gonna give me the feeling of brick. I'll come back in and paint those windows later. Add a little white to all of that there. And now I'm just gonna abandon that brush for now. And let's see, I'm using a Cezanne. This is still, you know, I probably have painted on the Cezanne a dozen times. I'd say I've painted on it a dozen times. And it is held up so far. The brass pieces here, I feel like are going to give me some issues. I'm feeling some strips going on in one of the leg things down underneath here. One of the wing nuts feels like it's stripping. Every now and then it slips. You know, I get to where when I'm painting, I get excited and I kind of press down on my things harder than I should. I'm using the Cezanne, everybody. That's what I'm using right there, so you can see. It's a Christmas gift. Mrs. Claus was nice to me. And now I'm gonna paint that sky in over there. You can see across the water edge, the water's edge over there. All right. What will I do with that sky? Definitely need some white. Oh, let's see where to put you. Right here, white. All right, squeezing that white out. I've got French ultramarine, and I've got some cerulean blue, and a kind of dirty brush there, but that's all right. That's that smog. I call it the smog. Excuse me while I twist my palette around, mixing up some sky blue down here. That's just cerulean blue hue and titanium white, and you know, I didn't really measure out too much of what, just a squish and a squirt. I used a squish of this and a squirt of that and mixed it together. Yeah, I'll get a little ornery out here, waiting for little sun action. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the first sky in. Why do I say that? Because I anticipate coming back and changing the color of the sky as the sky changes color. Unless I don't, in which case it was a good color. It all worked out. You know, I have plans, but I'm not stuck with them. I can change my plans, right? So I'm just brushing in the blue, just like a wide open sky. Letting those colors, the nuances, just... What am I painting on, you ask? Well, I am painting on a piece of Gator Board. You can see it's a very fragile material, definitely not made for fine art, but I have breached the bridges and taken this found object. It was a found object, and I primed it with gesso, and it makes it art. So now I can paint on it. It's an art-worthy material since I put gesso on it, and it was the right shape for this landscape painting I wanted to make here. So it had the right dimensions. And now I'm just killing my brush, just like really putting it to it, grinding it in, spinning it, tearing up those bristles. Get a little bit of medium. I use my mineral spirits as medium, especially when I'm in a hurry up like this. Hurry up and paint. This is my hurry up and paint platform. I'm painting on this found material. I really don't have much invested in it other than, you know, stopping, picking it up, throwing it in the car. Later I gessoed it using real gesso. And, you know, I've brought it to this level. I've carried it with me. But I didn't have to buy it, so it's easier for me to just thrash it with my brushes. And disregard a few rules when it comes to paint applique. Look, that right there is like, what do you call that? It had tape on it, like duct tape, so that's tape residue. It's real art right there. And I'm gonna brush this in here and smack that down. Yeah, I'm even gonna brush that on there like that to solidify its artness with art. See? Art and life, life and art. Do the day. Brush that across like so. That's a building right there, way across the water. TCC North Campus. And yeah, I'm just being inspired by it right now. I see a little red reaping into the color of the building back there. Might be a little far away to really enjoy the colors. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, sorry. It's frightening, I know, sometimes. Well, let's look at that yard over there. Add some color to that yard, make mine feel like it's coming out more. And then the water. Let's add some water. I'm getting a little bit of my white, picking up some of that phthalo blue, cruising around, picking up a little burnt sienna here with that, and I'm creating a brownish kind of color with some white. That is the reflected branches in the water. Not really hitting it for me. Not really hitting it for me right there, but we're gonna just go ahead and even out the rest of it with this across here. I feel like I need some fire in that. I need to add some fire to that gray blah down at the bottom there. And by fire, I mean cadmium orange right here. Ooh, do I want to put that straight on there? That's kind of, ooh, that's risky. I did it. I'm going to carry it this way. And I'm going to tap, tap, tap that all the way through. Tap, 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 tap. Just tap it, folks. Tap it all the way through. And just walk that brush all the way across that very, very long canvas. And just carry that all the way through. That's like fire on the water, ladies and gentlemen. Fire on the water. I'm going to brush that orange up the bank of the opposite side of the Marine Creek Lake over there. And I'm just going to creep it on up to the very edge of the building. And we're going to have a whole new different set of gradients to look at when we back up to look at our piece again from a safe distance. And I'm going to carry that all the way through. I'm going to dip my brush in that spirit just to keep blocking out this white. Remember, our first mission is get rid of that white. Get rid of the white. Okay, now backing up. Alrighty. Thanks for spending your traffic jam with me. I'm over here enjoying the view at the lake. That's a pretty simple sky. I kind of feel like I want to add a little passion. So I'm just painting in the different angles and architectural planes. Just the reflection of light and stuff like that. Okay, I got to get my positioning straight on the buildings over here. This is that ceiling way over there, and there's only building right here. Okay. Having to change some things up here. That's all right. I like the way that this blue and gray forms different kind of geometric shapes way out here, you know? Maybe. I gotta get rid of this here. Oh, it's changing everything about my piece. Thought I knew you. Thought I knew you. I'm gonna do this over here like so. I'm doing that now. That's gonna feel better. And then that's canvas over there. We're going to have this right here. If you know the TCC campus, you are probably familiar with the architecture out here. It's intricacies. They pose unique challenges for the plein air painter. But we have a great view of it from this side of the lake, and it is definitely a great way to challenge my paint abilities. So I can see where I'm going with that sprawling complex over there. It just starts and it just seems to keep on going, and I can't get a canvas long enough, but I think I might have it here. I almost have to look at that geometric entity as a colossal city way off in the back, a fortified citadel. That's just titanium white right across the top with whatever colors are picking up. At this point, my brushes are dirty, my palette is dirty. One hand on the camera and the other on a brush. You get what you get. Right? You're gonna get what you get. You take it, or you leave it. I'm making a painting with it, so. I think if I add trees down at the bottom, everything will feel all right. Hey, what's this? Hey, Alex, how are you doing?
Let's try from the other side. Over here, this.
Catch your breath, buddy. All right. So you guys went for? I thought I sent her my position.
She's way over there. They're still walking.
They're a long ways off?
Yeah, so I just decided to come over here and deliver the message.
Okay.
So that way they could turn back once they got back there.
What's the message?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I was just about to sign off anyway, so this is as good a time as any. Catch back later. We'll see what's going on with this painting. Catch up with the wifey. She's walking up. Bye.